Merhabalar arkadaşlar. Dream Time TV kanalından herkese selamlar. Hogwarts Legacy serisine kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Profesör Niam Fitzgerald'ın portresiyle konuşacağız bakalım. Görevimiz. Bakalım ne anlatacağız? Portre ya da portre bize ne anlatacak? Şöyle bir girelim. Şuradan devam edelim. Açıl bakalım. Bizim kankiler burada. Ağzına tükürdüğüm de buraya söyle. Şuradan yok, şuradan yok. Takıldık ha. Alt kat buradan böyle şöyle gidelim. Buradan lan ne oluyor? Şuradan daha aşağı ineceğiz. O. Aşağıya da aşağıya. Açıl bakalım.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor.
Konuşalım
I
bakalım.
have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you
Müdürün
in my
odasına
portrait
nasıl
there.
gireceğiz?
Until then.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Yani umarım
What are you up to now?
Profesör Fig biliyordur. O odaya nasıl gireceğiz ki? Basit bir şekilde giremeyiz. Açıl bakayım. Şuradan. Şöyle bir gidelim. Şöyle bir çıkalım. Şöyle bir ha. Açıl. Düzelmiş. Açıl la ha.
There's something in there. I just know it.
Ya keşfetmeden direkt haritadan doğru gideriz de. Hop şöyle. Şöyle. Hadi la. Abi sinir olmaya başladım yani. Şu kapılar niye açılmıyor ya? Şuradan. Şöyle bir girelim. Bir kat daha mı çıkacağız? Yok. Tamam. Şuradan. Açıl. Açıl. Kafayı yersin ya. Profesör.
Now here's Professor Fig. The keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now.
Müdürün
When is the
odasında
next
burada.
trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. All right. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The
You know
headmaster's
Goblin,
house
eh?
elf will know it.
I've actually met Scrope, but I'm not sure he'll tell me. He's rather devoted to the Black family.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf.
Ulan Fik sen de
Now, time is of the essence.
yolundasın.
Drink up and I shall explain more.
Evet döndük.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
Bakalım
see.
şifreyi
What
nasıl
if
bulacağız?
Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Lan beni görürlerse ne olacak peki? Açıl la açıl.
Professor, a moment of your time, please. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by
Oh.
your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student.
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
Arkadaş müdür olmak da zor ya.
I thought I heard the headmaster approaching.
Açıl bakayım.
Greetings. I mean, out of my way, children.
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
Chewing
La
with
bir
your
git.
mouth
İşim gücüm var
open?
benim.
Where are your manners?
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Oğlum profesörler. Yok.
I should think you'd have better things to do with your time. Now, where's my elf?
Good day, Professor. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a head?
You call that a shy?
Evet, Scrubby'yi bulduk. Şimdi konuşalım bakalım büyük salonda.
How dare you
Şu
question
şifreyi
me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of
Artık
ears.
öğrenelim ya.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
Hayır. Ne bilmiyorum ki.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pure.
There is another matter, Scrope. I confiscated this filthy diary from a student. It smells of squid and seawater.
Oh, Apollonia's diary. That is quite a surprise, Master. What do you wish Scrope to
Bir
do with this
kulaklığım.
treasure? Rubbish.
Whatever you wish, Scrope. It's your treasure. Now, off with you. The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Öyle bir...
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right.
Etki geçiyor
Can't
çünkü.
believe it worked.
Ya geçti hatta ya.
Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Şuradan bir gidelim. Müdürün ofisine. Ya kapı açıldı işte. İlla bekleteceksin ya. Çek bitmez şimdi bu merdivenlerde. Ok. Şuradan. Şöyle. Şuradan bir dönüş. Lan bir oda bu kadar uzakta olur mu ya? Vay git bitme ya. Çık.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure.
Evet. Çık.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
It's good to see you.
Evet.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that
Ön odadaki
appears.
kayda yaklaşın ve bir kitabı okuyun. Tamam.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? That must be the pedestal.
Evet. Üçüncü denemeye gidelim bakalım. Bu nasıl olacak göreceğiz. Yine bulmacası, bilmecesi çok bir deneme olacak da bakalım.
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not
Tamam,
always
hadi.
as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak.
The fog blighted us a bit, I'll agree. Nonetheless, we have good...
In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Zaten bize de böyle bir şey lazımdı ya. Anı satayım. Hayır. Sakın.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
Ananı
Best move while I
aklım
can.
çıktı ulan.
Neve must be here somewhere.
Ops. Yok.
I need to time this just right.
Yürü yürü yürü yürü yürü.
I see a staircase straight ahead.
Hadi hadi hadi hadi hadi hadi. Oğlum öyle gelinir mi lan? Aklıma alıyorsun. Burada geçtiğimiz zaman güzel olacak.
That's the way forward.
Geldik.
Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
Ben görünmezim.
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
Evet. Güzel.
This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide.
Niye saklanamıyoruz?
Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
Hadi bakalım.
I've never felt such power.
Ben hiç hissetmiyorum.
Defendo! Bombarda!
Akıllı olun. Patlatırım alayınızı.
Descender! Bombarda! Depulso! Defendo! Bombarda!
Ne oldu lan? Başka bir yok. Sadece bu dördüyle. Tamam.
Depulso. Descendo. Defendo. Bombarda. Defendo. Bombarda. Depulso. Defendo. Depulso. Bombarda. Defendo.
Gel bakayım.
Bombarda. Depulso. Defendo. Bombarda. Depulso. Defendo. Bombarda. Depulso.
Başımıza bir şeyler gelecek ama. Bakalım ne olacak en son. Ölümle mi mücadele edeceğiz acaba?
Bombarda. Depulso. Descendo. Bombarda. Defendo. Depulso. Bombarda. Defendo.
Anam hop.
Bombarda. Defendo. Bombarda. Defendo. Depulso.
Ulan.
Defendo. Bombarda.
Şşt, atma lan taş.
Defendo. Depulso. Descendo. Bombarda. Defendo. Bombarda. Defendo. Bombarda. Depulso. Descendo. Bombarda.
Nerede?
Defendo. Bombarda. Defendo. Bombarda. Depulso. Descendo. Bombarda. Defendo. Bombarda. Defendo. Bombarda. Defendo. Descendo. Depulso. Bombarda. Descendo. Depulso. Defendo. Bombarda. Defendo. Depulso. Descendo. Depulso. Descendo. Bombarda. Defendo.
Buradayım oğlum burada.
Bombarda. Defendo.
Hay be.
Bombarda. Defendo. Depulso. Descendo. Bombarda. Defendo.
Şimdi her öldürdüğümüzde bir kadim gücü kazanabiliyoruz. Onu fark ettik. O güzel.
Revelio. This must be for me.
Ne tası bu? Felsefe tası. Ne?
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
She's gone. Dear, sweet Neve.
Let us always honor her memory.
May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
Oo.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
Seni mi takip edeceğiz?
But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Bazen izin vereceğiz o zaman.
Remember that as you witness my memory.
Vay be. En anlamlı denemelerden biriydi bence bu. İlk ikiye göre.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands.
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Vay be. Ya gitgide kötüye doğru yol arıyor işte Dora. Buna bir dur diyen olmamış mı ki? İlk de geldi.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
He,
It
tamamladık.
is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I was amazed to see that it seemed to give her some sort of power, and that she could harness it. But how?
I worry that you seem more intrigued than repulsed. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is.
Ya
I
hepsini de
heard what
bekledik
you told
zaten.
Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Deneme bitti. Yani 3. deneme de bitti. Yani Isadora bayağı tehlikeli oluyor.
I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
İlk görevimiz Sebastian'la mı ya? Tamam, ha.
Revelio.
Bunda bir şey yok.
Beginner's luck, I say. You'll not.
Burada bölüm sonu diyelim ya. 3. görevi de yaptık. Denemeyi. Ama 3. deneme bir masanın içinde geçti. Yaşanmışlıkların. Güzeldi. Bir sonraki bölümde devam edeceğiz arkadaşlar. Ana hikayenin görevlerine. Şu an bir ana görev geldi ama kilitli. Ya seviye ister ya bir öğrenmemizi ister. Bakalım şöyle. Seviye işte aynen. 24. seviye işte. Nasıl 23. Şimdi de geliriz ya. 2 görev yaptık mı yan görev? Hallederiz. Evet, burada bir bölüm sonu diyelim. Bir sonraki bölümde ana hikayeden devam edeceğiz arkadaşlar. Bir sonraki bölümde görüşmek dileğiyle. Şimdilik hepiniz hoşça kalın.